So, good morning, friends. And let me congratulate the CI for organizing this very important event and thank them for inviting me to this program. Because for me, Goa has a special place in my heart. Because normally, when I say heart, Goa is actually at the heart of the country if you really look at it in some way, particularly if you look at it from the perspective of logistics, which I'll come to it later. But normally, you say the relationship of heart with your dear family members. I am married into Goa. Therefore, I am a son-in-law of Goa. But also, my ancestors came from Goa, and therefore, I always considered Goa as my priority, in a way, my second home. And therefore, thank you for inviting me to the place where my heart is. And I really appreciate this opportunity to speak to all of you. I must congratulate once again CI for making this theme of this program as the logistic hub, which Goa should emerge as. I recall my days as Commerce and Industry Minister. I thank the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for bringing in logistic as a subject for the first time in an integrated manner and created a department for logistics, and it was given to me. So when it was created, I was a minister in charge, and therefore we started working on a logistics policy. But I said, because it is created after so many years, let's not have the luxury of first creating policy and then think about it. So we started working on policy as well as an action plan at the same time. And in fact, I'm glad to say that while I was a minister, we completed both. And now they're already working on it in terms of implementation as an action plan. And therefore, this is already happening. And when I was a commerce industry minister, and as you all know, I used to visit Goa so often because I love that place. And I visited it in all my capacities, whether the railway minister, aviation minister, all capacities. So announced that we'll make Goa a logistic hub. And it always happens with any announcement. There's some people who criticize it. They say, how can Goa become a logistic hub? And now let me give you the reason for it. In fact, we already started working on it. In fact, I immediately after announced it, I sent a team from my logistics department, led by Joint Secretary Anand Swarup, who visited it. He met your the government of state government officials, and we are actually ready to work on it and take it to the next level. So this is not something, because I never believed in making announcement and not following it up with action. So, and I never make announcement unless there is something which has already been made. So first work and then do announcement. That's what my maxim. That's why we already worked on it. Now let me tell you why Goa should be the logistic hub of the country. First, as I said, the location. See, Goa is not just on the border of Karnataka and Maharashtra alone. Goa is located in a very strategic way. And that's why even historically, the Goa was attacked. And Goa became a colony because of a strategic location. People realized at that time, the Portuguese, that Goa could be an important element of their big picture of using Goa as a hub, not just for taking spices out of Goa, but as a trading hub for so many activities. So Goa's strategic location makes it an ideal candidate for being a logistic hub. Secondly, nowadays, when you talk about logistics, it has to be multimodal. You cannot think about logistics in one way. That's infrastructure. When we talk about railways, it's infrastructure. When you talk about ports, it's infrastructure. But when you talk about logistics, it's like integration of all this, because you try to provide the end-to-end solution to this. And when you're talking about providing end-to-end solution, all key elements of that logistics should be present. Goa is a place which is on the west coast of India, and therefore, again, has a port strategic location. Second, it has railways. The Konkan Railway goes there, but also the South Central Railway goes from the other side. In fact, I remember when I was a railways minister, I did everything possible for Goa. First, Manohar Parrikar, my dear friend, the then chief minister. Then Mr. Parsekar, who succeeded him. And then again, Manohar came back as a chief minister. They finally told me that there's nothing left to be done for Goa because you have done everything for the railway that could be done in Goa. Then MOPA, I was aviation minister, so we started expediting the process of making it happen. So railways, the roads, the port, the seaport, the air, so everything is available. So it was an ideal location. Secondly, logistic hubs can happen for many reasons. One very key changing economic landscape of India, which nobody had thought about, which was in my mind when I mentioned that it should be logistic hub. Changing economic landscape of India is that more and more transactions will take place electronically. That means there will be e-commerce will become a reality. When you have e-commerce, people will order anything from anywhere. You can order in Goa from Portugal, of course. Those who like to have different kind of Portuguese food, they can order. But food, of course, is different thing. But I'm just saying, but you can order anything from anywhere in the world. But you have to finally deliver. Physical delivery has to happen. And for doing that delivery, physical delivery, you need warehousing, you need logistic support. In my opinion, Goa is the right place to do that. And therefore, I was looking at Goa as a logistic hub also from other reasons. See, Goa is a very beautiful place. It is endowed with biodiversity because it's on the Western Ghats, but also has some of the best reserves, nature reserves. It's green, it's clean, it's nice, beautiful. And that's why one of the mainstay of Goa's economy is also tourism. And why will tourists come there if it is not as beautiful as it is? They'll come only when the beaches are good, the greenery is there, then only they'll come. So whatever economic activity will do should not destroy the Goa's biodiversity and Goa's beauty. Logistic will not do that. Logistic will help Goa to remain pristine as it is, but create jobs. And it's a service sector activity. It will happen in a big way. And Goa can become an important hub for imports, for exports. Goa can become important hub for tourists also, because when you become a logistic hub, tourists also will automatically come because infrastructure will get developed to cater to logistic hub, and automatically the spin-off benefit also will be on tourism. So we wanted to work on that. So I have come into electronic e-commerce. This can become another hub for that. And that's why, and I was the one who prepared draft first e-commerce policy for the country. And therefore, Goa is ideally located to make this happen. Goa has all the ingredients, the human resources, manpower. And let me tell you, the problem of Goa is how to create more jobs in Goa. It's a big problem. And job creation, and I've done that study, the logistic can create more jobs than any single sector that you can think about today. If I just imagine in today's lockdown, what kept the wheels of economy going? What allowed the societies to function? It's logistic. If there was no logistic, it wouldn't happen. And therefore, logistic will create more jobs. In fact, the companies whose market cap went up during the time when most of the companies were losing it were the logistic companies or the e-commerce companies like Amazon. But also they could work because of logistic backbone. So logistic can create more jobs that can be boon to Goa. Without damaging environment, you create jobs, bringing more benefits, co-benefit of creating logistic related infrastructure which will benefit the other sectors of economy. So what best to do for Goa than to have an important element which will come in the form of Goa becoming a logistic hub. We also started working as a commerce industry minister on digitalization of entire international trade. So my vision was that you should be able to do your international trade by holding a handheld on your hand. Your mobile phone, you should do all international trade. We are working on it. In fact, the project was already given during my time to TCS for digitalization. So Goa can immensely benefit by becoming a digital hub for that. Can actually become another center. So with this kind of digitalization, the other co-benefit also will happen in a big way. And therefore, I think we should try to work on it in a very big way. Decided that we'll work on it for all aspects of that in Goa. Also, we are working on two important things which will help the Goa as a big hub for logistics. I prepared India's first ever agriculture export policy. The idea is to increase export of agriculture to $100 billion. When you say agriculture, it includes agriculture, it includes horticulture, it includes marine products, it includes meat, it also includes dairy. Just imagine the location of Goa and in the periphery of Goa, not just Goa alone, all these are present in Goa also, the potential for that is in Goa also. But a periphery of Goa, all these activities are going on in a big way. Kolhapur in Maharashtra is one of the big dairy centers. Food, particularly agriculture, is produced in all these parts of the country. Just imagine once we do this, we got the target $100 billion of export potential. 8 lakh crores of money will go into the hands of the farmer. And for that, I just didn't stop at making export policy. We are prepared for each and every district of India, what it can export, and the hubs of that would happen. All of that can become a catchment area for a logistic hub in Goa. Who will benefit? The farmers will benefit. So Goa, the youth will benefit by creating more jobs through startups and also because of logistics. The greenery of Goa will be maintained. The farmers and the fishermen of Goa will also hugely benefit because the fish export will happen, maritime export will happen, as well as agriculture and horticulture exports will happen. The Goa's Mankur mango is very famous. You can export it globally, but for that you need facilities. And that hub, logistic hub, can help in a big way to really make it happen. I also prepared the India's first air cargo policy, which was announced in world's first global aviation summit. I am repeating world's. There has never been a global aviation summit of the kind that was organized on 16th of January, 17th of January 2019 in Mumbai. More than 87 countries attended it, where I unveiled India's first air cargo policy. We never had air cargo policy. Our aviation market is third largest in the world because of passengers. But if you add cargo to it, you can imagine what would the benefit of it. Therefore, we unveiled it. Now just imagine the idea would be that why not we actually work in all these areas together, which can bring huge benefit. Also, I would say that the waterways, many of the cargo that we transfer within the country, we use railways, we use roads, and now with air cargo policy, we'll also use aviation. But why not suppose we want to send something into Andhra Pradesh from Goa, for example, because we import so much. Of course, Andhra Pradesh also has a coast. But can you not use the coastal ways, coastal transportation? And then Goa will also benefit because of being a cargo hub. I'm not saying Goa will be the only logistic hub, but it will be one of the logistic hubs in the country which can link logistic in a different way. We're already working on industrial corridors. So some industries which are not polluting, which are green, can also come to Goa. So just imagine imports and exports of different kinds of goods that I just mentioned. Services sector will grow in Goa. Benefits of that will transcend into so many other important sectors of the economy. So that is why I had announced it. And I'm very happy that CI is working on it. And I'm sure my friends who criticized it at that time will realize that it was not just off the cuff remark that I made. I never make that. It was well thought of idea, and therefore I'm sure we'll work on it. And I brought everybody together, all the players. When I thought about it, and I had meetings in Delhi, whether they're railways, whether they're aviation, whether they're road-related people, whether they're coastal areas, all of them I had meetings in Delhi to ensure that they will all work in tandem to make Goa as a big hub for logistics. So I'm very happy that all of you are committedly working on it. I thank the chairman for taking it forward, and CI is the right agency to ensure that these ideas will be taken to fruition. So I once again thank all of you for giving me this opportunity. And as I said, Goa where my heart is. But I use my brain also along with my heart to make Goa and declare it as a aviation, the logistic hub. I hope it happens sooner than later. And to do that, I promise my dear friend, the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Sawant, I will give whatever support you need to bring this into reality. Dr. Pramod Sawant, who is succeeded Mano Parikar, is doing his best to make Goa a new activity for economic growth. I can tell him there is nothing better than making a logistic hub in Goa, which will just like a platform. Once you create a platform, so many things can happen from there. It's a launching pad. So many things can be launched from here. So let us work on one single issue of making Goa a logistic hub. Once you do that, you'll see employment rising, tourism increasing, job creation, economic activity like new startups, small businesses will happen, small and medium enterprise. This will be born. In fact, I should not be saying this because, as I said, I don't promise something unless I thought about it. But I had also announced in that Global Aviation Summit that we should try to make aeroplanes in India. Why? Because we are going to need 2,300 aircrafts. India would need. And this is not going to happen in a hurry. So I'm not saying we'll start making planes tomorrow. It's not going to happen. But you can start making components for it. You must have a roadmap for it. So some components can be made in different parts of India, including Goa. So this is the benefit that can happen in many ways, which can create employment but also economic activity of a magnitude which is unimaginable today. So let me once again congratulate my friends in CI. Let me thank them, but also I assure my friends in Goa government, led by the Chief Minister, that I am available to you as a real lover of Goa to do anything and everything possible to make Goa as the next logistic hub. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Goa.